Hello, it's Monkeypuzzle, and I've just been chilling out in my little AFK room, admiring one of the new paintings I put in the texture pack. But yeah, I was waiting for you guys. I'm glad you showed up. I'm over here in the Glacier Warehouse where I often am, and here's a new thing. It's an item tesseract. And here's how you make it. It's got tin, silver, tin, a pneumatic servo, and an unattuned tesseract frame. So the newly upgraded. Oh, I could turn this off, can I? Newly upgraded electric engines that are pulling the out of the ender chest with the buildcraft pipes is now a thing of the past. A thing of the future is already obsolete. And we have the item tesseract, which just pumps things out like crazy. I don't know what its limit is. It's really hard to know. There's no interface to it besides hooking up the frequency. So it'd be interesting to stress test it and see how much can really go through here. But right now, it seems like everything's going through, no problem. This is from the quarries from over at the Meadow World, the Mistcraft Meadow World, and over here. I have rearranged the sorting once again to accommodate all the new ores, and we got lots of stuff. this At this point, quarrying is just sort of becoming a hobby and less of a necessity. I may eat my words, but no lack of stuff at the moment. And this one's even getting a whole bunch of rocky bees. And here's all the stuff that was unsortable, so we're getting all kinds of interesting things, and yes, chests in dungeons do get picked up, and the stuff in them does as well. So that's really cool. We got that stuff, and the barrel upgrades, the extra dimensional upgrades, have been helping a lot with all the sorting, so I can just reduce everything to one barrel. And some things there's just so much of. There's so much redstone and so much obsidian. I never thought I'd have as much obsidian as redstone. Even the Zycraft ores, the new stuff starting to build up. This Nicolite, man, there's a lot of it. And, I haven't even got into Bluetricity yet, which I think is what it's for. But I think it's a little overdone even for that. It's like, I don't need so much. Turn it down, turn it down. I guess if we were hand mining, you'd need to find it, so they made it pretty common. But yeah, this is not what we're doing today. I'm going to shut down the quarry just so that it's not interfering with the frame rate, and I'll be right back. To shut down a Mistcraft world completely, what I do is log in and log out because then it's not even loaded. I could turn this off, but it would still be loaded and mess with the frame rate. And just speaking of real quickly, the update to the Direwolf pack came out today. Whoa, my W key was stuck there. The upgrade to the Direwolf pack just came out, and I'm very excited about that. But I tried it, and luckily I made a backup because what I found is it has the new Mistcraft in it with the whole new mechanic for writing books and everything, which I need to learn. That's one issue, but it was actually altering previously generated worlds. Like I went to the Meadow world and the sky was a different color than I had made it. So I wish there was a way that worlds that you already have won't get messed with and you can just start new ones. So I got to look into that. Oh, and by the way, one more thing is the quarry is being run by all of these little energy units here. So these different areas. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 magnetic engines running the quarry. So 20 times 4, that's 80 MJ, and you got to take 25% off of that. So we've got 60 MJ going to the quarry. So it's just blazing. Anyway, I would take you over there, but we got other stuff to do today. So I'm going to log out, log in, and I'll meet you back. Okay, I did that, and you can see there's no more items coming through here. So that world is unloaded. So yeah, I got to figure out about Mistcraft and the new update to the Direwolf 20 pack. Anyway, the thing we have in mind today is we are going to go to my Thaumcraft base, which episode or so ago I left you off where I was building it, and I've pretty much, I won't say I've finished, but I've gotten to a good point where I'm ready to make all my Thaumcraft stuff, and I've been waiting impatiently to do that with you guys, and I've gotten to the moment here. This looks way better at night, but basically the lighting system has evolved to this, where this is all the liquiducts, serving no other purpose right now except giving light day and night. But I just like the look of it, and it's gone to a little bit more organic of a shape now. We've got kind of the tree of life thing going on. We've got our silverwood tree up there. I want to plant some more silverwood trees around it and cut them down so that the aura node that we're probably creating right there gets nice and big. But I want to wait until we make the goggles of revealing for that. So yeah, the whole thing has you can see beyond the zirconium and the glass where I left you off, we've now got a ring of silverwood logs and silverwood leaves for the nice little shimmery effect. And nice view off all the sides as the world loads in still. Yeah, and I've just kind of started making myself at home here. I've done a lot of prep work, and I think we're ready to make some stuff. So all this is just a mock-up for I want to go straight to a whole bunch of warded jars. And for folks who haven't done Thaumcraft before, we'll catch you up to speed real quick. And for folks who have, you can see what I'm up to here. I tried to figure out how many aspects there are. The official site says almost 50. I counted on a list of aspects that someone has made. Oh, I'm still flying. No wonder I'm so. There's 46 on the list, and one of them didn't even have any symbols yet, so maybe 45. So these little stone pillars stand for the warded jars. They're going to hold all the aspects. So there's 46 of them here, so we're pretty good. Some of them we may need more than one, and those can kind of hide behind the back here. But eventually we're going to have tallow golems keeping these all filled. So really looking forward to that. We're going to try to see how much of that we can get done today. And this is all black wool here, which I'm going to use to make the little markers for the tallow golems. So we've got some stuff to make. I just fell in my infinite spring there. So I've made that as innocuous as I could, set up on the side, and that's going to fill our crucible, which is going to go right here. So with no further ado, let's get to it. I've got a chest here that's full of hopefully everything I'm going to need. I tried to collect all the aspects and some of the beginning things. So we're going to need to make a crucible, and there's some lava and some iron, and we're going to need to make at least one wand. So let's make 3 to start with. What the heck? Because it seems like you're going to need them in various things. So let's go ahead and do that. So some of this stuff you can just do in a regular crafting bench. So let's just use our minium stone for that. And I think a wand goes like that. Yeah, so that's the wand of the apprentice. It's the least powerful wand, but it's what you start with. So there's that. And then, let me see, so we got some wands, and just as a side note, I've never made any Thaumcraft stuff before, so this is all new to me. We need to make let me see, we need to make another research table here, and we need to make, what do you call it? Let me get the Thaumonomicon out and ready to go. The little mini crafting table that you use with Thaumcraft. The arcane workbench, am I right? We've got to get all the way back up here. So yeah, we need to make this, and that's just a table that you click on. Tables, we make like that. So let's go ahead and make 3 tables. Actually, let's make 4 tables, because we need some symmetry here too. You know, and I actually could put like a arcane work table at each of these corners, and then we'd have crafting tables everywhere. Let's do it, and we'll see what we think. So let's make 6 tables, I remember there was planks and there was slabs, and I already forgot which combination they were in. Uh, no, yes, slabs, planks. Okay, so we're gonna need, if we're gonna make six tables, we're gonna need 18. We're gonna need 18 slabs. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, that would give us, yeah, so let's do that 3 times. Okay, and then so let's get that. What am I doing wrong? There we go, that should be 6. And split those up, and we've got 6 tables. So let's see, let's get them down here. 2 of them, let's put maybe right here. And that could be our research table. It's kind of far from the chest, but the chests are just here temporarily anyway. But this is kind of my like bedroom study area, so we'll do that. And we need to get a wand in hand. And I think if I right click here, no, that doesn't work. I just made it into one of those. I've got to put the scribing tools on it. That's what I got to do. Can I pick this up? Probably a chainsaw, huh? Because it's made out of wood. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, oh, and my wand went in it when I clicked on it. That was interesting. So yeah, let's put one of those back down again. No harm done. We need scribing tools, and scribing tools, if I remember correctly, was a paper, an ink, and a feather. Oh, Nilo's whispering to me that it's actually a bottle. So instead of paper, okay, so we'll put that back and we'll get 1, 2, 3 glass. So, and I haven't made any other crafting tables here purposely because we're going to have all these arcane work tables will work just as good. So for now we're using this guy. Okay, so we got a bottle, and one of those plus the ink and plus the feather. Now we got scribing tools. Nilo Rio, by the way, who's been my counselor in the back, he's made a cool Thaumcraft base too, and I wanted to show it to you, but we're having technical difficulties. I mentioned it before, the hard drive and the laptop, which is our second computer, is sounding really crunchy, and we don't want to use it until we can get a new one, and right now we can't afford it. So he will be back on with me as soon as we can get that done, and we'll show you what he's set up over there. So these scribing tools, we're going to just lay on here. I think we just right click with them. Now we've got a second research table. So we've done a lot of research, but we haven't, there's more to do. And just a quick review, these are just the info that comes with it, with the Thaumonomicon. And the Thaumonomicon, this book, by the way, for people who haven't done this, you just make a bookshelf and you click on it, right click on it with your wand, and you get this. So this is all research we've done. There's more things on here I'm sure that haven't shown up. I know there's a couple tools that have to go here, but we're doing pretty good. We got a lot of stuff to make, and my goal was to get down to here and to here, because that's cool stuff if you ask me. This right here is the warded jars, and in here, the flux research, we can make these alembics, and I'm leaping ahead right now, but this is for storing the aspects, and aspects are all these. If you shift click and you see these little symbols that come up, these are magical properties that most of the items have. Some items from some mods don't have them, and these are part of the basis of magic, which is Thaumcraft, is using these various aspects for various research and recipes. And if you let them go off into the air, when you do stuff, it's called flux, and that can make bad things happen, like little wisps try to electrocute us and stuff, or lightning or rain and all kinds of nastiness. So we want to capture them and store them in the jars that these stone pillars will be. And then the aura is just the basic magical power that's all around that charges your wands and everything. There's going to be an aura node in the middle of that silverwood tree, and there's some already generated around as well. So we'll get into all that. But anyway, yes, we need to make some more arcane work tables. So I was thinking I actually might just insert them down in here. Oh man, I'm making a mess. Alright, got that fixed with a bunch of derps that I'm just going to skip in the interest of time. Not pride, but time. And we're going to put down 4 work tables, arcane work tables, in these corners so that they will just be accessible wherever we go, and they'll also serve as our crafting benches. Hopefully they won't mess with our view down through the glass too much. No, you can still get the view. So that's the one that was already made accidentally, and there we go. Oh, oh, it makes it and it takes your wand. That's interesting. And actually I should make a bunch more wands. Can I make it without it taking my wand? I guess not. Anyway, so we'll make more wands and we'll leave them in all these. But for now, let's make this one the one with the wand until I make more. Oh, look, and it says it has a wand when it does that. That's cool. Let's do another simple thing here. Let's put some lava in here. Now that's something I definitely cannot fall in, okay? You guys keep me out of there. And over here, we're going to make a basic vanilla cauldron. And then, actually I could use that because we need to place the crucible right on top of that. Well, it's not a crucible yet, still a cauldron. Until I get the wand out, and we go tap, and now it's a crucible. And with the bucket, we can get water, put it in there, and pretty soon it'll start to bubble. And we're actually ready to do some magic. And eventually I'm going to have a little tallow golem running back and forth and doing all this. So next first steps, let's reference back at the Thaumonomicon again, is the Thaumonomicon is we need to make the next level of from the arcane work table, which is called the what is it called? It's called the infusion altar. And to make that, we need these arcane stone blocks. And to make those, we need, this will give us 8 of them. We've got stone and thaumium. Now thaumium is something else you have to make. It turns out we have 4 right now, so in the interest of time I might not make them right now, but and I also want to not make anything in the cauldron, or at least as little as possible, until we have the arcane alembics to store the flux so we don't make bad things happen. So, but that's how you'd make them, is you'd have to put these aspects into the crucible, and then we would get one of those for every 8 metallum aspects and 4 pracantatio, which is magic. So let's go back, and to do this, I think we can do that right now in the arcane work table. So let's go ahead and try. Let's get our stuff. We've got, let me see, the thaumium ingots, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. So, and I think we can do it in these. I'm not sure if we need magic or not, probably. So let's do it in one with a wand. And this stuff is set up so that the first things you need can still work with the amount of vis, which is the magical charge in this. This is going to take 20 vis apparently, so watch that come out of here when we take this. Kadang! And it's charging up again, so it'll be ready for the next time we use it. And it gave us 8, which is perfect because, again, in the interest of symmetry, I've outlined 2 places to make these, and you only need 1, but we're going to make 2 because otherwise it would just be so out of balance, and balance is so important in magic. So once again, we place those, and if all the YouTube things I've seen are correct, we go ka-ding, And there we go. Uh, Even fancier workbench now, a little crafting grid with another place for a wand. We'll have to keep one in there. We'll do it on this one, I think. And I think we'll just have to make some more wands right off the bat, won't we? So these are very nice looking blocks. I think they have other properties too. We should check it out. What else can they do? Let me see. Quite resistant to daily wear and tear. Perfectly suited for creation of magical constructs. Oh, you can use them for beacons. Very interesting. The lattice of thaumium configurations, engravings. So you can make also these arcane wood blocks, and I think they have other uses. If you use great wood logs, which is a special tree that we found a couple. I've got some of these. You can use fewer, and yeah, then you can make this thing which we just made. Oh wait, was there something else? No, this more reading. So, and what do these do? I wonder. We'll find out. I think we actually might need them to plug our warded jars, but we'll get there in a minute. So let's get our wand again. Click. That's wonderful. Why don't we leave this one in there? And then look, it's floating on top. And let's make 1, 2, 3, 4 more wands real quick. We'll need any of these shards will work. That's the magic one, that's the earth one. We're going to be kind of earth magicians, so let's make them out of that. Not that it really matters. And we need some gold too, which I don't have. So I will do that later then, because I didn't bring any gold with me. So, but we need gold nuggets for the other end of them. But we have enough to do our business for the moment. So I'm fast tracking, like I said, to being able to do things without releasing a whole lot of flux into the air. So we're going to need these soon enough, and that's going to allow us to see what's going on. But we'll do that in a minute. First, we want these and the alembics. So let's go ahead and try to do the alembics first. So, oh, and I'm going to need to get gold again anyway, so I'll skip ahead and do that. But just real quick, what we're going to do is this is called a flux filter, and we're going to make 4 of these first off. So I've got the silverwood logs, and I've got all this stuff, and then we're going to make 4 of these. So, and we'll need some brewing stands too, so I got to make sure I've got 4 blaze rods, and the neighbor dog's very excited about what I'm doing too. He's like, oh, I want to see you make the alembics. Anyway, I'll be right back with gold and blaze rods.